So this is definitely one way to pad the runtime of the Game of Thrones finale. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Turnout. I'm your host Aloy. Follow us on Twitter at the Turnout USAA. There was one thing that I noticed when I was watching the Game of Thrones finale, and that's that there was a whole lot of walking. And obviously they don't have cars or airplanes, but as I was watching the show, I just felt like there was so much wasted time on us watching the characters walk. And I get why the show was doing it. A lot of the scenes were walking with no dialogue because the characters were seeing everything that had happened. And you know, show don't tell is the bedrock of good screenwriting. At the same time, you can always have too much of a good thing. From the 80-minute Game of Thrones finale, I counted 21 minutes of that runtime to be characters walking from one side of the room to the other, from one side of the city to the other, just walking to wherever they were going. And there were things happening in the background that we were supposed to be paying attention to, but really, they were just walking. I feel like it was meant to build up drama, but what it really did was make the finale kind of drag. So literally, I kind of want to break it down for you. The show begins with Tyrion walking through the city, and not counting the little conversation he has in the middle, and stopping his walking time when he finds his brother and sister. We're talking 4 minutes and 40 seconds spent on just Tyrion walking and looking at the devastation. Then we get 2 minutes of Jon walking through the Dothraki, walking through the Unsullied, and then eventually ending at the top of the stairs, where then guess what happens? Daenerys walks from the back of the stairs to the front of the stairs. Then we get Tyrion walking up to Dany, and then when he's arrested, they spend a lot of time lingering on him walking away with the guards. We then get a minute and a half of Jon walking from Tyrion's cell to the throne room. And we get 2 minutes of Dany walking from one side of the throne room to the other until Jon shows up. I think you're getting it now. Then we have Jon walking to meet his siblings. We have Tyrion walking into the room and trying to arrange the chairs. We have shots of Sansa, Arya, and Jon all walking down halls so that they can reach their final destination. And then we obviously have Jon on horseback just going into the wilds of the north. And I get it, some of these shots are recreations. The shot of Daenerys in the throne room is a recreation of the dream, the prophecy that she had before. The last shot of Jon going into the north is the same shot as in the original time when they opened the gate. But at the same time, I feel like they had 21 additional minutes that they could have spent trying to fill in some of the gaps, satisfy some of the story threads that were just left hanging out there. They had extra time in this show that they could have spent to make it that much better. But instead, we get a whole lot of scenes of people walking. What do you guys think about all of these walking scenes? I'm curious because for me it was kind of annoying and I feel like they could have done better. But at the same time, I could see how it could be dramatic and maybe it builds up tension for some of you. Let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, if you like this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you're always alerted when the Turnout produces another video. Also check out our website at usaaudiences.com for special event and movie screening invites. Otherwise, I have been your host Aloy. This is the Turnout. Thanks for showing up.